Hi. Waiting for a few of my love bugs to join me. Oh my goodness, it's so nice outside today, y'all. I saw this meme that said Mother Nature must have gotten some. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Ooh. Yes. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Where's my love bugs at? Waiting for a few of y'all to come and join me so we can get this party started. Yes. Oh my goodness. So I ran me some errands. I had got me some scratch offs. Hey, Shaw. Hey, Cynthia, what's up? I got me some scratch offs. Hey, Queen V. My day was good. How was yours? How's everybody doing? How y'all doing? What's going on this lovely Thursday? We about to get this party started. Hey, Tanika. What's up, girl? Hey, the Golden Child. Hey, love bugs. What's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor, hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Jaguar, right? The gift that keeps on giving. And Lgena Go and Tokyo Tony done cussed her daughter again like a dog in the streets. And we're going to be talking about Woah Vicky saying that Lil Uzi and Lil Nas X, they lost to the devil child. We already know what be going on in the entertainment industry. So it is not even nothing that like we could even be like really that shocked or surprised about. And we're going to be talking about a few other things that is trending, including Shanquilla Robinson. I didn't put her name. I gotta fix the title up, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this these government officials in Missouri, y'all, the type of bills that they're trying to pass, I don't know what, Lord Jesus, is a fire. They got a lot going on in the world today, and we don't even talk about these things enough. So anyways, with that being said, we gonna get this party started. We're gonna head on over to these YouTube streets, and we gonna check out what Lgena and Jaguar recently had to say to each other, because it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all having. This is a commercial right here. Shouts out to Z Banga ENT. I'm a little moist, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me. I keep like dabbing myself. Let me skip this. Dismiss. Okay, I think this is like his intro. He did a cute little mashup of like Lgena and Jaguar and what they recently had to say in their recent lives that they did. So here we go.
Putting me in your mouth, and then you keep making the weirdest scenarios. First off, I did not know women out about me and Sam. All I keep saying online is I'm not dating him, and you try to make it seem like that I want. So she's trying to make it seem like I want Sam. But this was when we heard it, she was all happy and shit. She was happy trying to say, "Oh, Sam might go viral."
She's the one that leaked that terrible story about being married to my son and being pregnant and all of that. She leaked that. And when we heard it come off the blog, Sam said, "That's ridiculous. I would never. She was heartbroken. We all could see it on her face.
So I did not leak it. That was the first time I heard about it with her and Sam and her mom. We was in the car and she played it, and some fan or somebody said it, and she was like, I'm wondering who it was. Well, anyway, basically she's saying she liked the rumor. She told me not to go online, and if they asked me about it, say no comment. Do not tell nobody it's not true. And I'm like, what about your sound reputation? Because now people thinking that he assaulted me, if that's what the girl's saying. She was like, well, it's not gonna mess up his reputation. He's gonna go viral. So I'm like, wow, it's some weird shit that I don't like. Nobody wants Sam. I don't want Sam. Other people will want Sam, but I don't want Sam. Trying to talk about I'm looking heartbroken. I'm heartbroken over that boy. I don't know him like that, and I'm not easy like that. So he can go them as a dynamic as a family. It's no in-laws, no nothing. So she can go on.
So this lady was Jag was trying to start the rumor that Sam and Lgena was like having a baby, and then some other blogger apparently said that Sam put the pause on Lgena, and Lgena is saying, I don't understand why would she run with this narrative, because it's kind of painting your son in a bad light, and it's always giving storyline with Jag based off of what everybody's saying. Well, should I say the husband and Lgena? She just really want to go viral.
With that narrative, I'm not pressed over no that actually. And then I don't know if she's trying to make it seem like I was attracted to her. No, I'm not. If I wanted you, I would have been had you, and I wouldn't.
Wait, she just said now she's trying to make it seem like I was attracted to her. No, I'm not. And then she said if I would have wanted you, I would have been had you. What makes her think she could have got with Jag? Like, did Jag make a pass at her? Was there some innuendos thrown out there? Like, what is it giving Lgena Gold?
From you know, Godmom, if I want anything from you. So I don't play that. If I'm interested in somebody, there's no friends, there's no nothing. It's all the drama, and you want to make it, you keep lying on me, and then you lied about the therapist talking about, oh, I cussed her out. I did not cuss out that lady. I did not cuss her out. I didn't even, we only spoke in the phone just recently twice. And going around saying that, you didn't want to go to your session. You run at Genesis' house when you don't want to do no lessons. What? I'm in Genesis' house because she's cool. She was cool.
Wait, so it seems like Jag is really pressed like a panini that this girl left and went to Genesis' house. Oh no.
Her friends. But you kept trying to turn me against her when you know you did her wrong. You did her bone. You said her face doing dumb shit and you don't give a fuck. That's what you do. Something wrong with you. And I know so many females like her, and I seen the red flags, and I kept trying to ignore it, but I'm like, nah. And I had decided to not be trying to deal with her. I'm away from her because I knew we was going to argue, and I was trying to avoid it. But you know what? Things happen for a reason. You guys saw what God wanted. So the therapist that Jaguar keeps talking about, me and her already spoke. I did not cuss her out. She confirmed it that I never raised my voice to her. I wasn't hostile to her. We only spoke one time. Like, it's already confirmed it. Like, I already got the text message, but I already got the receipt. So for her going online and clearly lying again, and y'all want receipts, and I got the receipt. And then you want to talk about, oh yeah, you don't have to get a job. You don't have to get a job. Like, don't do this. You told me that, but you want to say otherwise online. Like, you didn't just say that. You didn't want me and Sam to get a job. What you can't even support us if you're not supporting yourself. So you gotta make it make sense. I'm the only one, and her mom the only one that having money for real.
Oh, she said her and her mother was the only one that actually really had money. And this makes me think about what Sam's father was saying when he did that interview with AT2, where Sam's father was like, you know, I love my son, but I'm not going to let him just not do anything. Like, he has to work. He can't just play video games all day. So now Lgena is basically confirming that Sam Jr., you know, he has more leeway. He has more freedom, I guess, to kind of ebb and flow when he's with his mom, because Lgena just said that Jag told her and Sam, y'all don't have to get jobs.
So I asked her why she keep buying expensive ass meals. Do you want me to pay some of it, huh? Like, I'm coming more out of pocket than she gave me in return, and it wasn't even her, it was her mom's money, and I found that out later, and I'm like, wow, like, this is crazy. Like, I care to her family, especially if her mom is under her care. And Sam, if you don't get him an ID or driver's license, then how will he get a job, or how will he prosper? How would you she wants people under her thumb, and that's what she don't want to say, is she rather control people. She wants people to be isolated so she can control them and be the main one. And she wanted everybody to.
Oh my gosh, she just said she wants people to be isolated so she can control them. And this is what Goomba and was talking about, like how she tried to isolate him from his family, and how she tried to, make up these rumors and, these like really, really hard and heavy allegations against his mom and his uncle and everybody. It was for isolation purposes. Because, I mean, narcissism and abusive people, what they do with their marks, their targets, their victims, they isolate them. When you're solely dependent on that person in particular, they have more reins to manipulate and control you. Once again, I don't know these people. I'm just going based off of what everybody is saying, and I'm putting it all together.
Not be cool with who they were cool with, but she can be cool with a lot of other people too.
Growing your YouTube channel isn't hard.
Again, one of the hotels that she stayed at with me, there was a young man who worked there. And the last time we were there, he asked Angela Owusu out on a date, gave up the number, told her when she came back to town, he wanted to take her out. Asked me about her this morning and asked me, was she in town, because he still wanted to take her out. And then I had to inform him and show him everything that she was saying online. He was mortified. His exact words were, as good as you treated that girl, where's she now? I said, I left her in Texas. He said, good. Ungrateful bitch.
Why would she show some stranger danger ass man all of the videos of what's been going on online? Like, did she show that she actually provoked this girl to come out and say anything because she initiated this warring of words, so to speak, between the two of them? It be the delusion for me. Like, what the? I can't stand a motherfucker that will throw rocks and poke you and poke you and poke you, and then when you turn around and retaliate, now all of a sudden they're the victim. It's given white woman. It's given Caucasian.
Maybe I should go and do a live with him, and he can tell you about the time that he spent with Angela Owusu.
So I don't know if whatever guy she's talking about, as far as in Lgena, the one that wanted to get with me, and then we didn't really spend no time together. Like, literally, I only met him one time. And
wait, she just said she only met this guy one time. That Jaguar is saying he will be able to tell you about his time with Angela Owusu. And I think it's very, very, very funny and ironic that she's actually using her actual government name now. But when they were in cahoots, she was Lgena Gold, R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. Calculated much?
She's kind of weird like that. She like messing with her friend's dude or whoever likes the girl, and then she likes to go mess with the guy. My thing is, if you wanted him, you could have been got him if that's the case. But he can't tell you anything about me when you're.
Ooh, she said Jag is the type of woman that likes to mess with other women's men. Like, if she sees that a man is interested in another woman, she's gonna go and try to get him. Didn't that come out in the documentary that TK did called The Gone Girl Joint, where it was said that she would sleep with all of her sister's men?
It's crazy how you still remember him when we only met one time and we didn't do anything. We didn't even live alone together. So for her bringing that up is kind of weird. But hey, if you mess a Genesis guy and you've been on her face and you've been around much for other people's faces, you don't care. Fortunately, some females like that. I kind of females like that before, like trying to see what I like and go after it. It's like I know a couple of females like think I might like a dude, and then they go over to the dude and see if they can pull him. And that's only because the female usually like it. And that's
I can't stand a bitch like that. I cannot stand a bitch like that. And I know plenty bitches. Oh, well, I knew because I don't really fuck with them like that no more. I might still kind of know one or two, but I cannot stand a woman that is constantly in competition with her friends when it comes to men. That is so low vibrational. There is plenty of men out here. Granted, even if a man is not entertaining you at the moment, if you see a man entertaining your friend, why would you take your happy ass over and try to get in the mix and try to get this man's attention? And I think when women operate like that, it's from insecurity, low self-esteem, and it always has something to do with one up in a woman. It's never usually about the man. It could be any fucking nigga. It don't even be no nigga that anybody really want. It be like, oh, let me assert myself. Let me show you who the HBIC is, and let me show you that I can get whatever it is that I want. I can take things from you. I can one up you. I'm better than you. I'm above you. And women like that are fucking dangerous. You cannot trust a bitch like that. You just cannot. Because why do you always want to get what I got? Why? It's always about the other woman. It's very rarely about the man. It could be any man. His name could be Tommy, Jackie. Jackie, that's not a man's name. Y'all know, y'all picking up what I'm putting down. It could be any man because it's usually about being in competition and one-upping the woman. And jealousy too. Jealousy and envy has a lot to do with that too.
That's what I got to rock from her. Just like it's too many fishes out here. If she wants the guy and she want to go get him, go get him, cowboy. As long as you stop bringing me up. If you keep bringing me up, then I'm gonna bring you up. And you've been talking about me more than I talk about you. And this ain't no high school shit. You and your friend Tokyo better back the fuck up. This ain't no old school versus.
You and your friend Tokyo better back the fuck up. I was watching the live. I couldn't find it. I was trying to find it. I saw somebody reviewing it with Tokyo calling that girl silverback gorillas, cussing her the fuck out, saying she was going to beat her ass. Just being a colorist, like, you calling her a gorilla because of her features and because of her, like, skin complexion. And that was just disgusting to me. Like, this girl, she is way younger. She's younger than your daughter, Tokyo. Like, I don't think that's okay. The featureism, the texturism, the colorism, we experience that enough outside of ourselves. As melanin-rich women, we do not need to inflict that on each other. It is disgusting. You may think she looked like that, but why would you use that as an insult to hurl at this girl on the internet streets? I just think it's so distasteful and, once again, low vibrational.
So I don't give a fuck. Y'all need to back up. With Tokyo, she feel like she's defending her friend, so she's coming at me trying to yell and saying some weird shit in my text message and calling me out my name and thinking she about to defend her friend when both of them been out of pocket to begin with. And now I know what Angela White, how she feel like y'all thinking y'all older generation so used to talking down on the next generation. Y'all feel like somebody, you're just too sensitive. No, you need to get sensitive. Stop being too aggressive. That's what y'all females need to stop doing. Stop being too aggressive. And you're not about to fight. You're not about to fight. Because I met Tokyo in her face and she short in person. She didn't do shit.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment.
She said, I met Tokyo in person. She's short in person and she didn't shake. Damn. Damn. So, speaking of Tokyo Toni, we're going to go to a recent live that she, did today. Once again, cussing her daughter the fuck out like a dog in the street. I don't understand. Like, yeah, Lgena got them clapbacks. Yep, she's not scared. And I feel like they thought because she is a little off, she's a little mentally, not all the way there, that they was going to be able to just punk and bully her. And that girl said, not today. She said, not today. I don't give a fuck if y'all my mother's in them age. Y'all not about to disrespect me, especially unprovoked, because that girl didn't come out saying anything initially about Jaguar. She was saying nothing about her. We didn't even know. We would not have even known that Lgena was no longer staying with Jaguar, right? Had it not been for Jaguar coming out and saying something herself. So she came out, she let the cat out the bag, and she also had a lot of other stuff to say behind it. So who's not going to defend themselves? If you saying you taking care of me and all this other extra shit, like, who's not going to defend themselves? And then, she didn't. I remember from the jump, she was saying, send her home. But I also played a live here with y'all where Tokyo had Lgena and Sam on it, and she was actually being very nice. Like, she was talking to them with, concern and care, seemingly. And she was like, oh, I'm send for y'all to come out here to DC. We're going to have fun. Like, she was playing a game with them, asking them about their lives and, like, what it is that they wanted to do, what their goals and their dreams were. And it seemed really cool. So to now see her spew such venom against this girl that did not do anything, she's just inserting herself in business that don't pay her. I just, we all been nosy. We all looky-loos. I'm going to always maintain that stance because I'm a looking ass bitch. I be want to see what the hell people got going on and be talking about it. But I'm not inserting myself in a way of like, oh, that bitch need to get her ass beat in a snap, because this is not I ain't got no, I don't know these people in real life. I ain't got shit to do with this. Ain't nobody got nothing to do with this but Jaguar and Lgena. So for anybody else to directly insert themselves, I get it. You want to cape for your friend, but There's no need for that. This girl is harmless. Like, she's really not out here doing anything salacious. She really ain't even spilling no crazy tea, to be quite honest. She's really not. She's really, really not. Well, not yet, at least, because we don't know what the hell is about to come. Hey, everybody that's joining me. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Welcome to my house. Y'all, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. And then, like, from the live that I saw, Tokyo was like, oh, bitch. She fucking, you took about, she got the lights in your name. She fucking took you into her house. She took you into her fucking house. And it's like, she took you in her house, but she helped you, but you was fucking helping too. We both was in the same playing field, because if I'm Captain Save-A-Ho, right? And I'm rescuing you, why the fuck would I need to use your name and your social and all of that shit to put utility bills on? That's not giving I'm just saving you, bitch. You is saving me too from being in the dark. Like, for real. And I'm not saying, like, I one hand wash the other all day. But don't get up here and act like you just completely helping me and giving me a handout and I ain't shit and I'm a damsel in distress and I didn't contribute anything. That's not fair. And I understand that that's probably one of the main reasons why Lgena is like, oh, bitch, you got me fucked up. You're not about to sit up here and make it seem like I didn't do shit to help you. If anything, I personally feel like they helped each other out. They was giving each other content. Jag was getting her utilities. She had her utilities in the name. She had somebody helping her get her car out. She had somebody adding, financially contributing to her household and or to her, however, her living situation. It was another mouth to feed, but it was also another pocket to dig in. I mean, let's just keep it real. Hey, y'all. What's up, Anita? Hey, Vivi. Hey, Lachey. Hey, Misunderstood. Hey, Nikki. Queen B, a J Stone, a Thrift Queen, Diva Behavior. What's up, y'all? Stanene, Danny, Chantel, Audrey. What's up, girl? Yes. We in the building. All right, so we about to head Jag and Toke. Too old for this. They was getting that girl money. Exactly. Like, I don't feel like she was just over there freeloading. Like, I just don't believe that narrative. And clearly she wasn't, because old girl had no choice but to admit, yes, the lights wasn't her name. It was. So if that's the case, how could you sit up here and be like, she was using you or I was helping her, I took care of her? How? You cannot say you're taking care of me and I have your utility bills. The light and the electricity apparently was in her name. How the hell is that you taking care of somebody? And in this clip that I just showed, Lgena was like, oh, you would be ordering expensive food and stuff and I would have to help pay for it. How is that taking care of somebody? If anything, y'all took care of each other. Equal opportunity. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because if y'all gonna be in the same space, then, if we helping each other out, if we communicate that this is what the vibe is gonna be, but don't get up here and then try to make it seem like you was just helping me out like that. It just don't give that. I'm just not, I just, it just don't give that. I hope everybody's having a good evening. A good evening. I know I am. Oh, she just was on 22 minutes ago, but this is the one. Hold up. Hey, Jessica with a K. Let me share my screen. All right, y'all. So this video is called Fuck You, Blac Chyna, You Demon. Fair use, leading for God.
Man, I'm about to blow my fucking top and then on the LA. I'm gonna step the show. I'm gonna step to her ass with some real live shit. I'm sick of this shit. Bitch, keep my motherfucking name out your mouth. Keep my name out her demonic ass, doodoo breath ass motherfucking mouth, bitch. I'm sick of that motherfucking demon. Sick of this bitch. I'm so sick of this bitch. Mighty funny. You keep every fucking interview this bitch go on, she say my name. But when I say the truth about this bitch, it's a problem. She doing interviews saying my name. Okay, bitch, now I'm gonna fucking get down with you. You're my enemy, bitch. Believe that shit, motherfucker. Fuck my daughter, bitch. You are a demon, bitch. Now I'm gonna sound off on your mother.
She called her daughter a demon. She says she my enemy. She said fuck her. She said she got doodle breath. And this video has not even been a minute long yet, y'all. In under a minute, I ain't never in my God for fucking giving life heard somebody chew and roast the fuck out of somebody in under 60 seconds as hard as this lady just dragged her daughter from the fucking root. I ain't never, ever seen somebody cut in somebody's ass like that in under 60 seconds. This is this got to be a Guinness World Book record. What? Yo. Okay.
Fucking ass. I asked this bitch to keep my name out of her mouth. She still want to talk to niggas that use my fucking name in her interview. But the bitch ain't called me yet. Okay. Bitch can't call me. That's why. Chyna, I just called this dirty ass, clammy, pussy ass hoe. And she won't answer the phone. I bet not. Bitch is a demon. That's why I call you Chyna. You ain't been Angela, bitch, in 10, 12 fucking years. The fuck? You gonna stay Chyna? The bitch I raised don't do that shit. Trust me. Shit. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Bitch, you on your motherfucking own. So take this message, ho. Since your motherfucking pussy ass can't call a bitch, you gotta go yapping your motherfucking mouth online. And they always think it's me that come on fucking line. You open your bitch ass mouth about me. I'm tired of this motherfucking devil. Y'all, I'm so sick of this motherfucking demon, bitch. Oh, can't stand her.
So you calling her a stinky, clammy pussy bitch. She a demon, but yet you still reaching out to her. And you're mad because she's mentioning your names. She's not mentioning your names. People are asking her because you come online and do all of this unprovoked. So clearly people are going to say, well, what do you think about your mother calling you a demon? What do you think about your mother saying you was basically a R-word baby? What do you think about your mother saying, you know, that you were a Satan worshiper? Like, who's not going to ask her these questions when you've made yourself a public figure, Miss Tony? You have. It is what it is. Nobody, she's not just coming out of nowhere talking about her for 3 hours the way that you talk about her. And that's your child. That's your daughter. This makes me sad. I believe she's like keeps putting emphasis on, oh, you're gonna always be Chyna, because the last interview clip that I saw that Blac Chyna did, they said, well, once again, how do you feel about your mother talking about you? And she said, my mother talks about Blac Chyna. She doesn't talk about me. So she separates herself from the alter ego that she created. And maybe she needs to do that, like, to cope. And like, it makes her feel a little bit better, like, about you spewing such hatred toward her. Like, this is hateful. It makes me sad.
With a passion. This bitch is a devil. She's a fucking demon. And y'all motherfucking hoes can fucking go there and say whatever you want to fuck about me. Cool. Wait till the egg get in your face. I don't want to hear your mouth. That's all I'm going to say. She's a fucking bastard bitch. You know, a useless ass hoe. A fucking troublemaker. Didn't you read what she said she did? You forgot that fast? She wrote it all the motherfucking way out what she did. But she's not a liar in all of that. Okay. All right. Chyna, keep my name out your motherfucking mouth for your interview, slut. If I come there and dog your motherfucking ass. Slam your ass all over that motherfucking California. Stop saying my name. You're a raggedy bitch. Yes, and everybody in this city know it, and that's why you don't come back. So now, since you want to keep my name in your mouth, now I'm gonna start squirting your business out, ho. Because I asked your bitch ass, don't say my motherfucking name in your motherfucking interviews, bitch.
She didn't say your name. The interviewer said it, and she just politely answered the question. And in the midst of her doing her interview, she maintained that she loves you. She literally said, I love my mom, y'all. I love my mom. And I do wish things that could be better between us. And it's hurtful. It hurts my feelings. She said that she didn't curse you out. You are cursing her out. You keep saying that she's a demon, but the tongue that you're speaking with sounds very wicked and very evil. So who is really displaying demonic-like behavior? And I wouldn't be able to take it if this was my mother, or even if Tokyo Tony just being her cussed me the fuck out like this. I don't know how I would react. Because she is an elder and you want to be respectful, but it's like, who the fuck are you talking to like that? Like, that is how could you have any love in your heart to talk about your child like this on the internet? Once again, unprovoked. I could see if Chyna got up here and was like, fuck my mother, that bitch ain't shit, that raggedy bum ass bitch. Then I could understand her. You know, I still can't understand because she goes very, very for the jugular. That bitch is trying to cut your veins open and have you bleed the fuck out all over the street. I still couldn't imagine her going as low as she's going, but it would just give a little more like background as to why she keeps cussing her daughter like a fucking like, yo, this shit makes me, it's scary. And we're not even gonna watch all of this, y'all. We're gonna watch, we ain't even get to we barely at 5 minutes and she done cussed this girl out like this. Oh my God.
Bitch. Then you gonna block me from every page so you don't have to hear the truth? Fucking slut. Your motherfucking son, wait till he grow up. You think I got shit for your ass. Wait till King has something for your ass. All the motherfucking dicks you done had running around them kids. The fuck? I have yet to see Rob with a bitch. Around.
I mean, Chyna did come out and say that her mom chose her husbands and her men over her when she was a kid. So maybe it's learned behavior? I don't know.
Now his daughter, you fucking slut. Keep my name out your mouth, Chyna, before I come down there and beat the motherfucking brakes off your pussy ass. I'm tired of this bitch. This bitch is giving everybody content to continue to say my fucking name in a bad light. Okay.
What? Oh, see, this is cognitive dissonance. Girl, not you up here doing the very fucking thing that you are trying to denounce in the same breath. What? It really be the delusion for me. It really do. It really do. Like, I will maintain this. Tokyo and Jag are very entertaining, but when it comes to this wickedy, evil, low vibrational ass shit, where do we draw the line in the sand? That's your family. Where's the loyalty? Like, where do you?
Okay. You dirty ass bitch. Where's your grandmother grave? Where's her grave, child? Or whatever the fuck your name is, because I'm gonna break your name down, bitch. See, you know why she don't say Angela Renee White? Because the bitch is getting pimped. She's a part of a flock. She's always been a part of a flock. She's a nasty bitch, threesome having assholes with trannies and Tiger. Bitch, you're anything. I didn't seen at least 5 niggas in 1 year.
Tokyo, not for nothing. You talking about her doing threesomes. I saw your porno on Pornhub. I saw that. Like, you literally was in magazines soliciting sex work. And this is not me judging, but I just don't understand how people could throw stones at a glass house. Like, how are you so judgmental when you literally was like a sex worker? Once again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Like, as women, we have the right and the liberty to do whatever we feel we want to do with our bodies. But for you to have been a sex worker and to get up here and call your daughter every name in the fucking book because she basically kind of followed in your footsteps, but she went to a different level with it. And I think that's honestly where the discord is. I think that's what it is. And I'm praying for this mother-daughter duo. Hopefully they could get back on good terms. I don't know if I would be able to forgive my mother if she cussed me like this, the fuck out like this on the internet constantly, and then pretended to act like she didn't understand why I had her blocked or why I didn't fuck with her like that. Like that just really would blow my fucking mind. We're gonna watch a little bit more because this shit is hurting my feelings, y'all. It really is, makes me want to cry. I feel bad. I feel bad for all parties involved, but especially the daughter.
That pussy on nothing. Kia, you was right about that bitch. Unfortunately, Kia be cussing my ass out too. I don't care. She funny. And I don't know because she don't give a fuck and she don't know me. So I don't give a fuck. Kia was right about this mouth nasty bitch. This motherfucking bitch here. I warned her. I said, do not say my name in none of your interviews. Why you gotta keep using my fucking name? The bitch uses me. She'll never use me. They could be coming for her motherfucking head. I'm gonna sit right here and smoke a joint, watch.
That's not true. That's your fucking daughter and you love her. If somebody coming for her head, you're gonna help. If something happens to Angela, this lady will be right there on the front lines crying and on the news and all types of shit. So she need to stop that. Words are powerful. And at the end of the day, you saying that this girl used you, and so you mean to tell me you don't use her? You're not introduced as Blac Chyna's mom. When you go and get paid to do appearances and interviews, they don't ask you about Blac Chyna. They're not asking you about the Kardashians. You would not have met the Kardashians had it not been for your daughter. You wouldn't know anything about Kanye or anybody had it not been for the doors that your daughter has opened for you. You had a reality show because you yourself are entertaining, but your daughter connected the pieces for you. I don't understand how a person could be so ungrateful. I really just don't. I really don't. We gonna listen to a little more, and we gotta get off this, y'all.
You lost your mother, bitch. That's the last strike. You out, hoe. Now, I'm gonna get down with you. See, you can't come fucking with the master. See, bitch, I taught you. You better remember that. But I ain't teach you early. You don't know what I know, girl. I'm gonna sizzle your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna make you hate me, bitch. Because you never could, because you know you a lying ass slut. So, don't worry, on your birthday, bitch, my story will be up. No, she didn't say that. Get out my face, bitch. Don't come on here. Don't say nothing to me. Don't talk to me, bitch. You don't even know what I'm talking about. You dirty bitch. I blow your fucking head off.
All right, I can't. We gotta go from that. That shit is way too long. It's too long. I can't do it. That shit, y'all. How could a mother hate her daughter that fucking much? What has she really done to deserve her mother to fucking hate her guts that bad? My mother would be dead to me too. And I every time I see my mother, I show her Tokyo Tone and I say, if you ever think you're gonna do this motherfucking shit to me and think that we're gonna ever talk again, I don't curse at her. But I be like, look at this. If you ever do this, I will never talk to you again, ever in life. There's no way. You couldn't call me and ask me for nothing. I wouldn't even want you around my children because it would scare me. Like, what are you gonna tell my kids? You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna treat my children? Like, that's so heart-wrenching. And she's like, I'm gonna make you hate me. Bitch, you already did all of the stuff you saying. That's not what's gonna make her hate you. What the hell else could you possibly do? It's more. It's more. There's more than that to make her hate you. Oh my God. Like, and we've seen this girl forgive her mom time and time again because her mother always finds her way back around. Because and this is what I was saying about Sam and Jag. Children love their parents, especially the one that left. Because when you have abandonment issues, all you want is love from the person that has abandoned you. That's just like when we get ghosted. We want to be contacted by the person that ghosted us, even though it's not healthy. It's just this human thing that we do. It's this push and pull, cat and mouse. It's really sad. Like the fact that she just cursed her out like that, unprovoked. I couldn't believe it. She mad. Angela cleaning up her image. But why would that make her mad? I don't understand. Like, shouldn't you be happy? Wasn't she just screaming and crying and praising Jesus that she was erasing the Baphomet tattoo? Wasn't she just so elated that the girl was like forsaking the devil and trying to walk on over to the bright side and become, holy or more Christian and more religious and getting saved? Like, wasn't she just rejoicing about that? Like, why is she hell-bent on making her daughter to be a villain? Like, what the fuck is that about? That's weird to me. Why does she want her daughter to be a villain so bad? Even if she is. I don't know these people. I'm not sitting up here saying chyna is, the best and she's without faults. I'm not fucking saying that, because for her to have that tatted on her ass, she had to be into some fucking wickedy ass shit. I'm not sitting up here saying she did. That's not my point. My point is, that's your daughter. That's your daughter. Subscribe, y'all. I'm almost at 4,000 subs, and I think I need 13 more subs to be at 4,000. The goal is to hit at least 5K by month's end. So make sure y'all subscribing and hitting that like button so we could get up in this algorithm. She mad because she did not send her money. Yeah, it seems, because if y'all heard in the beginning of that, she was like, I called that bitch and she didn't answer. So it's like you feel rejected. And because you feel rejection from your daughter, you lash out in the most fucking deplorable way possible. You get up here and call her all types of demons and devils and demonic. And it's one thing to really feel that way, because in the entertainment industry, a lot of people sell their souls. That's not something that's new. We're not going to sit up here and say people don't sell their souls or people ain't out here doing evil, wickedy ass shit. People can. Yes, Eugene. Yes, that's goals. Thanks, boo. We manifesting over here. Yeah, like, it's not to say that Blac chyna hasn't, been in a seance or a ritual. I'm not sitting up here saying that at all. Not by a fucking long shot. But that's your daughter. And it gives, like, if she's not on the payroll, if she's not always, around or being catered to or being answered, then it's a problem. And a lot of parents, when their children grow up, feel like their children owe them something. Kids don't ask to be born. Kids don't ask to be born. If your child does anything for you, that is out of love, not out of obligation. And especially in melanin-rich communities, because a lot of us, sometimes we are the most successful in the family. When you're the first one to become like big in the family and you have more money than everybody else and your cousins and your siblings, then you're supposed to put the whole family on your back financially. And that's not fair either. That could also cause you to isolate yourself from your family, because people start to look at you as a piggy bank and they start to forget that you're an actual person. I wouldn't want to fuck with nobody when every single time they hit me up, they asking me for money. Now, I can see sometimes we all need help. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't give my motherfucking mother some money, because nobody will ever be able to tell me I can't buy my father a car or do whatever the hell, because I will. However, if they make it seem like I'm obligated to do that or I fucking owe them something, that's the type of shit that I'm not into. I don't owe nobody shit. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't tell them to fuck and have me. That's not how that goes. When you build a relationship with your child and you have a rapport with them and they actually love you, they will have no fucking problem helping you out. That's just second nature to anybody with a good heart. Even with my friends, the few I have. If they need me and I can help them, why the fuck wouldn't I? That's out of love. It's not out of obligation or because I want you to owe me something back or because That's not how any of that works. When you really love somebody and you care about them, you will do anything for them that you can. But when people start taking advantage of you and you feel used, it makes you not even want to do shit for a person. And people always be like, oh, when you get on, people change it. No, it's usually the people around you that start to fucking change. Not you. Because now they feel like, oh, well, bitch, you got it. And they start pocket watching. And they be envious and jealous like a lot of y'all are saying up in here. And they feel like, well, what the fuck is special about this bitch that she's able to accomplish these things and I can't? And being at, especially a mother-daughter, like, well, I'm the mother, so I'm supposed to be there every fucking step of the way. Tokyo Toni would not have shit to say if she had a comfortable bedroom at Blac Chyna's house. I don't believe she would be up here cussing her like a dog in the street. If she lived with her, if she was staying in a guest house, she wouldn't have shit to say. Shit at all. And that's scary as well, because it's like when you're not feeding the beast, it turns on you. Speaking of that devil shit, we about to head on over to these Instagram streets to talk about what Woah Vicky said. Y'all, that shit made my feelings hurt. And that ain't even my mother. That shit hurt my feelings, that lady cussing her daughter out like that. Damn. Fair you, shout out to It's On Site.
I feel like he needs Jesus.
What about Lil Uzi?
He needs Jesus too. They both definitely sold their soul. I wanted to say this about Lil Nas X. I got a few friends that went to school with him and they said he was never gay.
Are you serious?
So I know for a fact, like, what he doing is because like they told him, like, you gotta do this now if you want.
So you feel like he not really gay?
I feel like ain't nobody really gay. In Jesus' name, amen. It's getting popularity, getting you money, getting you views. So it's like selling yourself. Like, you do this, you going with whoop.
So what do you think of the music in the entertainment industry?
Like, it's just demonic. The industry, it's like you have to do certain things to get that. So I believe he had to do certain things to get where he's going. And like the certain things is you got to do this and lead people this way and lead people that way.
What you think about Lil Nas X?
I agree with her. And for a while, it's not my place to say. This is not me being a phobic or a phobia. I'm not afraid of anybody. I really didn't think he was that way either. He didn't really give me those vibes. It gave me, this is what I'm doing to excel in my career. That community is a subculture. That's a niche market, and if you could tap into that, then you'll have loyal customers forever because you're representing a subculture. And I saw this lady on TikTok. I don't know how, credible, how real that shit was, but she basically said that someone that she knew was working on set with Lil Nas, and one of the directors or producers of the shoot was like, you need to gay that shit up. You need to gay it up. And it seemed like Lil Nas X was uncomfortable and it wasn't really his vibe. Like, but he tries to put on because that's where the money is. And then a lot of people in the comments was like, oh, well, he was already on. Why would he need to do that? Because when you want to go higher, you have to transition. You got to transform. You got to embody certain entities and certain spirits. Look at most, successful people in entertainment, right? We'll use Rihanna for an example. We're all fans of Rihanna. Rihanna is like the fucking Caribbean pop princess of our generation. Rihanna had an era where it was literally good girl gone bad. She started covering her eye. She started wearing the upside down crosses. Everything was black and white. Her makeup was very harsh. She was extremely scantily clad. Her music was very hard. Like, she had this more like rock star, rock and roll type of edge. And the imagery was just very symbolic with occultism. That was her transition. Even the colorful girls. We'll do Nicki Minaj. She also has like certain symbolism that was in her videos when she was transferring over. There's like this little maze type of swirling thing that kind of like entice you with like a hypnotism type of thing. She's had that in her videos. We've all heard about like Masonic checkerboard floors, which is ironic because I had that in my video, but I'm not a part of no type of situations or corporations. That literally just so happened to be the floor of where I shot my music video at. The irony. But I ain't a pleasure to shit. Look, I'm up here growing my motherfucking platforms. That's what I'm doing. I ain't got no machine behind me, ain't none of that. But you know, when you delve deep and you see them covering their eye and you know, they just do a lot of dark shit. Even Beyonce, like they all do dark shit. And I have this friend that, you know, he was a big rapper a few years back. He was signed to Interscope with Jimmy Iovine, who has signed the likeness of 50 Cent, Eminem. And he told me in order to excel in the entertainment industry, you have to be a witch, particularly a dark one. And this is what I always talk to you guys about on my channel, because I feel like, you know, they take a lot of spirituality, they take a lot of things that we naturally embody culturally and they demonize it. And this is why I put emphasis on a dark one. First of all, I'm witch and all of that. I'm not into labels that much. However, naturally, melanin rich people, women, of course, in particular, we are alchemists. We're herbalists. We do all of the things that people attribute to being a witch. We're natural healers. We have psychic abilities. We're prophetic. We are empaths. A lot of us have green thumbs. We do everything that you would attribute to being, you know, highly attuned and in tune spiritually. They've taken it, bastardized it, westernized it, and made it evil and tried to give us something else and give us other deities to worship and allow other types of spirits to enter into this vessel. Hence, when you go to these religious houses and you catch the Holy Ghost and you start foaming out the mouth and you start speaking in tongues and you start falling out and you're also lighting candles and you're going up to the altar, it's all the same thing. So we don't know who it is that we're really praising or what it is that we're invoking. We only know what we've been told, because these are not natural deities that our ancestors would have been praising. And the way things are in this world today, good is bad, bad is evil, up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left. Y'all see what's going on right in front of our eyes. They're literally I'm trying to kill. Y'all picking up what I'm putting up. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah. So who's never gonna call me? Who did I tell to call me? What's going on? Audrey, who ain't gonna call me? Who's supposed to call me? What he would be doing? Yes. You ain't foam out the mouth. My grandmother did. It used to be like white on the sides, like a lot of like they used to be up there. And the thing is, I'm not. Yep, they die in their videos. They be in seances. One of ASAP Rocky's videos that he was standing in like a pentagon. All of the things that we see on television as well. Like if y'all notice, we watch a lot of movies and TV shows with witchcraft in it. And even like the horror movies, right? What type of mind do you have to conceive of such horrific imagery? And to be able to act it out. When you're acting, I've taken acting classes, you literally have to embody the spirit and the soul of the character. And that's what makes it believable, right? And I was advised by somebody a long time ago, never do a horror movie, because you won't be able to come up out of that character. Like tapping into that dark energy is hard to detach yourself from it. With that being said, everything around us, of every fabric of society, is magic and alchemy and creating, and conjuring. And any type of energy you tap into can be used for good or bad. It doesn't matter if you're in the church, if you're saved, sanctified. It doesn't matter if you're a Buddhist. It doesn't matter if you are Jehovah's Witness. It doesn't matter if you're a Catholic. It doesn't matter what type of religious beliefs you adopt or partake in. There's rituals involved. Religions are cults. And ultimately, you're praising spirits and deities. And you open yourself up to be overcome and overtaken by certain types of entities. And I'm gonna just need everybody to keep it real. Now, whether you're a good person or not, that's up to you. What's in your heart is up to you. A lot of these leaders in, you know, these religious practices, they do disgusting and deplorable things to children. Speaking of, have you guys seen what the Dalai Lama did? Let me see. I don't want to really play that video in its entirety because it's so fucking disturbing. But I'll just play like a this lady was talking about it in a news conference.
Lama's office says His Holiness, quote, regrets the incident.
And what we can see in the video is the boy going up to the Dalai Lama and asking for a hug. The Dalai Lama then calls him on stage, invites him on stage, and also asks him to give him a kiss on the cheek along with that hug, and the boy obliges. Moments later, you see the Dalai Lama then asking him to kiss him on his mouth. And then he brings in the boy's chin, and he kisses the boy on the mouth. Now, this is disturbing enough. And then seconds later, the Dalai Lama asks the boy to actually go ahead and also suck his tongue. This is extremely disturbing for people across social media.
The Dalai Lama's office says His Holiness.
Now, the Dalai Lama is a Buddhist. Did I not just sit up here and say when you are at the head of a religious cult, a church, or whatever it is that you want to call it, you have power. It's up to you whether you use that power for good or evil. It doesn't matter what you fucking practice. And I'm going to need everybody to pick that up. Pick up what I'm putting down. Just because you go to a Christian Baptist community church does not mean that there are not evil people lurking in the pews. Because there are. There are so many people that are SA'd in the church. Children molested in the name of Jesus. But yet, if I say I burn a 7-day candle, I'm evil and I'm wicked. Get the. If I say I'm an herbalist and I use herbs to cure an ailment, an illness, or, you know, to help me like bring things that I want into this physical plane, I'm an evil witch. Yet the Dalai fucking Lama, a Buddhist who promotes freedom and peace, can get up here and tell a fucking child in front of an audience. This man is in his late 80s. That means that he's been doing this forever. And now, because, you know, we're in the fucking age of the Aquarius, technology, the veil is thinning. We're in a year of completion, which is a 7-year. There's so many things that's being revealed to us right now. And he forgot where the fuck he was. He was just being himself. And if he was able to do that around cameras, then could you imagine what the fuck he does behind closed doors? That is grooming. You telling a child to kiss you in the mouth and to suck your fucking tongue? There's nothing innocent about that. If you telling a child to suck your tongue, what else you gonna be telling him to suck after? It goes hand in fucking hand, and I'm disgusted at the people that was cheering in the fucking audience. People are selling their kids day in and day out in the name of Buddha, in the name of Christ. It's where your heart is. It's where your soul is. It's what you do with the power that's bestowed upon you. It has nothing to do with your fucking religious beliefs or your spiritual practices. So I'm gonna need everybody to stop demonizing people doing spell work or whatever the hell you want to call it, especially since your Bible got a whole book of spells up in there. A whole book of spells. Like, can we just all just be a little fucking more real with each other? The way kids are fucking preyed on in majority of these religious cults is fucking insanity. It's insane. It's insane. Speaking of children being preyed on, let me show y'all this video of what's happening in Missouri. Shouts out to the Shade Room Fair Use. So this is the Missouri State Senator Mike Moon, and he's supporting 12-year-olds' rights to legally marry. Listen to what this PEDO had to say.
Heard you talk about parents' rights to raise their kids how they want. In fact, I just double checked. You voted no on making it illegal for kids to be married to adults at the age of 12 if their parents consented to it. You said actually that should be the law because it's the parents' right and the kids' right to decide what's best for them to be raped by an adult. Okay?
Do you know any kids who have been
With
married
marriage.
at age 12?
That was the law.
do you know
You
any
voted
kids-
not to change it.
Do you know any kids who have been married at age 12?
I don't need to.
I do. And guess what? They're still married.
Gentlemen, I've heard you talk about parents' rights.
Did you hear him? He said, do you know how many children have been married at age 12 and guess what? They're still married. What fucking child wants to get married at 12 years old? At 12, I didn't even fucking think about that. I was thinking about having my first kiss. I was thinking about asking if I could go to a school party at 12 years old. I wanted glitter pencils and pens and to get my nails done at 12. Getting fucking married, and if a parent consents to it, once again, how many fucking parents sell their kids? Nobody, a 12-year-old boy is not trying to marry a 12-year-old girl. The only fucking person trying to marry a 12-year-old girl is a grown-ass fucking man. All they keep doing is ushering in PEDO. They want to add it to their flag. I'm telling y'all. They want to legalize that shit. I'm telling y'all. They trying to legalize it. They want to bring back the days of old. That's what the fuck they want to do. Because guess what? In the 70s, 60s, there were no laws. Women had no fucking rights. Women and girls and children, it was a free for fucking all out here. We finally got our rights. And I'm not talking about specifically a racial group. I will say generally women. Because even in like, y'all remember the little girl, Shirley Temple, the cute little blonde curly hair. I saw parts of a documentary with her and she was a fucking baby. And they had her playing like kids, like they were in relationships, sexualizing toddlers. Fast forward, there's a documentary that's coming out with Brooke Shields called Pretty Little Something. Brooke Shields was on fucking Playboy at 11 years old, naked. This was in the 70s. There were no fucking rules. They had to start creating rules because once the porn industry started to boom, there was so many underage girls getting essayed, being pimped out, being coerced, into partaking in particular lifestyles and sex work, adult content. Not a parental consent slip needed in sight. No one was IDing you. Drew Barrymore was at the fucking club when she was 10 years old, smoking cigarettes and drinking beer. It was ridiculous the way children were being exploited in this country. And everybody keeps forgetting that. Everybody acting like, oh, this is new. This is not new. It got under control and we finally got to a place of where you had to be ID'd. Look at this. This law in Missouri is still active today. They're trying to overturn it that you could get married at 12 years old. They're not trying to introduce that. And the state senator is against it. You heard what he just said? Y'all know how many 12-year-olds I know that's been married? Well, guess what? They still married to this day. He's an advocate for that PEDO shit. Like the majority of them. That's why the sentencing is so fucking light when they get arrested. Ugh. Y'all. They trying to take us back, y'all. They trying to take us back. And I don't know how where do we go? I really don't know. What do we do? And y'all know I'm always saying it's a war on women. My next video that I'm putting up on Patreon is going to be specifically speaking about that. And they taking our rights again. The Women of the Year awards are going to Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I can't even really. Yes. Mhm. Yeah. Yes, her mother was disgusting. What was it? Pretty Little Something? Pretty Little Something. They had that girl play a child prostitute, and she was fully nude in 2 scenes in that movie in the 70s. There were no laws, there was no rules. Like, I'm telling y'all, there was very, very little protection for children and girls. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Like, right now, like, I can't even say what I want to say because it's politically incorrect, but it's the fucking truth. It's like a distortion of sorts of reality that's happening right before our eyes, and it's very confusing for me, and it's scary. It's scary. Pretty Baby, yes, Pretty Baby. Yeah. Whew. Yep, she was. She was 15 in Blue Lagoon. She was 15 years old. Now you can never, that wouldn't fly today, but they trying to get it back to that. Now you would have a 20-year-old playing a 15-year-old doing, and even that's a psychological mindfuck. Think about it. Why would you depict a 15 or 16-year-old, but it's really a 20-year-old, but you're depicting them and doing a sex scene? Think about what that's doing mentally. Mentally, you think you're looking at a teenager having sex. Y'all, they always showing us movies with teachers sleeping with their students, literally in the act of sex. Yeah, and maybe adults that's, playing these roles, but mentally, a lot of people's minds can't conceive that this is an actor. A lot of people are not getting on Google to see how old these people actually are in real life. Why are you even depicting teenagers having sex and doing drugs? And I love Euphoria, but think about the message that that's sending. This person is portraying a 16-year-old girl with her bare breast out. We don't ever think about stuff like this. We're just consumers. Y'all always be up here for over an hour, and it just seem like the time fly, and it just don't be. I don't be meaning to be up here for that long. Yeah, the clock go. What? She said her mom was in love with her and never had a man. Yep. It's a psychological trick that they play on us. We're gonna show you kids and sexual acts, but these are really adults just playing kids. These people put it in our faces plain as day. The best way to get your message across, to do whatever it is that you want to do, is to put it in plain sight and have people take it as fiction, mythology. sci-fi fantasy. When it be real as the sky is blue. Thanks, boo. Girl, I was just talking to my friend about this. I'm like, I don't know if my kids is gonna be in school because, yep, predictive programming. I'm like, I don't know if my kids gonna be in school because, oh yes, all donations is welcome because the curriculum these days, like. The curriculum these days. There was a mom, I can't remember what state she was in, but her child was like 5 years old. And she was asking for the curriculum. Like, could I see where you guys are gonna be teaching my child? Do you know that like there was a whole smear campaign against this woman amongst the school board simply because she asked to see the curriculum? And they're teaching babies about gender and all of these other things. Why are you teaching a 5-year-old about that? 5-year-olds should be learning about colors and shapes and numbers and the alphabet and spelling their name and tying their shoes, not about different genders and pronouns. Like little kids don't even know what the hell you're talking about. When you want to change a generation, you do it with the children. You don't do it with the adults. You get the kids, you indoctrinate generations by indoctrinating children. They in school teaching kids, tell them it's a safe space. You don't got to tell your parents. You could be whoever you want to be at school. You could change it, whatever you want at school. I heard in some schools they was even giving out hormone blockers and puberty in school without parental consent. It's like they're taking parental rights away. I'm going to talk more about this in the video that I release on my Patreon, the next one that I put up. Because I can't really be saying too much. Because, you know, if you go against it, then you a phobe or something, which I don't think is fair because it's like you really can't have an opinion on anything if it goes against what people say. It's scary, y'all. It's scary. So, let me show you guys this. And I'm showing y'all this because I want to show y'all, right? So I want to move. This is gonna sound funny, but I don't subscribe to, you know, any political ideology necessarily. I'm not really on either side, you know. However, I just do respect the fact that certain groups of people stick together. They fight for what's right, even if it's wrong. If they feel like it's right, they don't stop until they get what it is that they want. And I respect that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. This is not me saying whether or not I agree with this, because I politically, I shouldn't even be talking about stuff like this, but I'm going to just show y'all this. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this video. Don't be telling nobody what we be over here talking about. All right, it's a secret. It's just between us. Do not be telling nobody. Don't be telling nobody the type of stuff I be talking to y'all about. Okay, fair use. Shout out to.
I work for an affiliate company. I'm a merchandiser.
Okay, so just for a background, Dylan Mulvaney is a trans that just became a woman not that long ago, probably less than a year ago. And now he has all of these sponsorships, and he's being sponsored by Bud Light. And Bud Light, I mean, okay, so people need to really read the room with who their consumers are when they're marketing and promoting their products. That's all I'm gonna say.
And the sole product of the company I work for is Anheuser-Busch products. So with all this canceling going on, I've never seen such little sales in this past few days on these products. And it's sad because when people don't buy this beer, I don't make money, and I can't feed my family. So it's kind of heartbreaking, I guess, that Anheuser-Busch did what they did. They don't know their clientele. So it's kind of heartbreaking.
Oh, I didn't mean to press over that. Sorry. You can't play it. So they said, go woke, go broke. Look, nobody's buying Bud Light anymore. Look at how stocked it is. Nobody's buying it. Well, this says my uncle accidentally drank at Bud Light today and he immediately turned trans. Millions of angry American beer drinkers are boycotting Bud Light after the company ran an advertisement campaign propagating transgender ideology. I will not be judged by the beer that I drink. That's Kid Rock. This is Kid Rock. Y'all remember Kid Rock?
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
Okay, if you don't know why I'm doing this, you might want to Google it. I never thought this was going to happen. Out with the Bud Light, in with the Coors Light. You might want to figure out if you want to do the same. This is where it now belongs. In the garbage.
So the bear is on a steady decline, is what the people are saying.
I've battled myself on whether or not I should say anything about this. But as a bartender, it's really hard for me not to. At what point would it ever be smart to mix alcohol and politics? It's just the cardinal rule. You don't do it. But now we have to. Another thing, a bartender in a rural community that serves mostly blue-collar men that typically aren't going to be a fan of this. This puts the subject out there. This makes us hand this to them and then what, duck for a lot of it? I don't think you guys get it. This is going to cause a lot of problems. And I don't care how people live their life, go do it. I really don't. I just don't understand why it has to be everywhere. I mean, this is not smart.
So I'm really not going to give too much of my opinions on that. I would just, think that it would be smarter for corporations and, big brands when they're in these boardroom meetings to just consider the consumer and what your demographic is and who actually consumes your product. And this person also has been endorsed by Tampax. So this person has done ads for tampons. What do y'all think about that? Dylan has done ads for tampons. For tampons? Yeah, he's been endorsed by tampons, because they're being inclusive. But as I was saying, and then I saw the Thrift Queen saying, they stuck together, and there's absolutely power in numbers. And yep. Wait, why am I trying to... This part, Martina, yes, that part. Now, yeah, this is what it seems like. That's why I keep saying the war on women, y'all. Like, I'm not trying to be... Adult people have the right to live however it is that they want to live. But why? I think we all should occupy our own spaces. That's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm going to read some of y'all's comments, and then I'm going to skedaddle. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I be looking around like, what the hell? Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Maybe I'll drop the link for... How long I've been up here? It don't ever show me like... Oh, I've been live for an hour and 22 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to do a call in. Nothing wrong with inclusion, but seriously, what is he gonna do with a tampon and a pad? Is crazy. I don't drink alcohol and see the effects every day. It's a legal form, a legal high from hell. I don't even see why they mad though. It's not gonna change your gender. He's slow as F, and anyone watching knows. The way he talks is like Steve from Blue's Clues. And you got to think about that too. Why does he speak like a child character from a children's show? Yeah, this part. That's crazy. Yeah. All right, I'm about to bounce. I've been up here for almost an hour and a half. Why do I always be up here for this long, y'all? I really be trying to like get in and get out, but we be talking, and y'all better not be telling these people out here what we be talking about over here, right? Because trying to, keep my channel intact, and I ain't saying too much. But we over here, we gonna be talking more about stuff like this, and get a little more in depth with what's actually going on. But hey, it's just a little food for thought. I love you guys. Like, comment, share, because I know you care. I hope y'all have a good night. I believe me and Storm will be doing Storm After Dark tonight. If not tonight, then absolutely tomorrow. But be on the lookout tonight, because I think we might pop up on y'all's screens. Like, comment, subscribe, share, because I know you care. I love y'all so much. Y'all my day ones. And y'all know, don't be telling nobody what we be talking about. Anyways, spread love is the Brooklyn way. Ooh, I'll talk to y'all later.